GG64. 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 It's here to tell you about a bunch of games that nobody plays anymore.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of Super Mario 64. And we are just going to go ahead and finish off Whomp's big Cool Time Fortress.
Such a good fortress.
Yes, and let's see if I can do this skip again or if I'm gonna fuck it up. I fucked. Oh, good! I went through the ground. Good.
That was a glitch.
Yeah.
In the Matrix.
I'm glad I caught that on film. Good. Alright.
Is there a speedrunning tactic here? Do people ever get ripped here?
Yeah, because what I did the last time, I successfully did it. Is you're supposed to long jump from here to here. Let's see. I'm gonna give it one more shot. There we go. And you can skip most of the level that way.
Oh.
And then just go up here, and then Bullet Bill's only appearance in the game.
That's really interesting. Why put the assets in the game for one character to appear one time?
I imagine that they probably had plans to put him in other levels, but then...
Did they ever fix that in the DS version?
In the DS version, yeah, since there's new levels in that game, I think he appears in some of the new levels. In fact, one of the weird things about Super Mario 64 DS is there's a Super Mario Sunshine reference in that game, even though Super Mario 64 is before Super Mario Sunshine.
That is, that's pretty, what is that word?
Interesting?
No, I'm thinking of meta.
Very meta. It is really meta. It's like weird.
In fact, that's one thing that people complain about with the Legend of Zelda series, and the separate timelines having Easter eggs in other timelines, and people get really triggered by that for some reason.
Yeah.
An Easter egg is an Easter egg.
Yeah, I agree with that, because like fucking Mario and Bowser and Luigi and Princess Peach are in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, does that mean it's the same universe?
I mean, and I think Super Smash Bros. Has established that it's all kind of
loose.
Universe. Yeah.
I think what is especially established is that people should stop concerning themselves so much with video games continuity and continuation with the series as a whole.
Yeah.
And to just like appreciate it as a standalone thing, you know. There doesn't need to be a giant master plan for everything that is.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, especially because have you looked at the Zelda timeline?
Oh, it's not even.
It's so bad.
No one can come up with a definitive timeline because it's not possible.
Yeah, because they didn't plan it like that from the beginning, you know.
Right.
So I don't think this is the right star, but whatever, fuck it. I don't remember Shoot into the Wild Blue. Oh, it was the right one. Lit. Alright.
Good mastery of controls there.
Yeah, so one of the things that everybody gets annoyed with in this game is if you turn Mario around, he has like a turning circle.
Yeah.
Whereas in future 3D Mario games, they changed it so like, oh, you can just do it. Like, if you want to move him in a direction, you can just move him in that direction.
Right. Most 3D games do that now.
Yeah, because Mario kind of turns like a car in this game a little bit. Okay, now I gotta remember where all the red coins are.
Oh.
Nope.
You have to go on top of the one of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Those swamps?
Those are thwomps, yeah.
Why are they so misshapen?
I mean, it's in 64. What do you expect? You cannot expect the best. You can only expect the worst. Okay, and then is there one out here? I don't think so. No, there's not. Okay.
There's one over there.
Good game. Okay. Got it. talk to you. I don't think there's one down here.
I think the assets in this game are really interesting.
Yeah, because they're kind of unlike anything else, you know.
Everything is so clearly a block of what it is.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Well, I think it's because they were worried. They were like, are people really gonna know what the fuck this game is? Like.
Yeah.
And the colors are really bright and like, there's no subtlety anywhere.
The division between floor and walls. Sometimes it's really difficult to understand.
Yeah.
And here it's pretty easy because the top is green.
Yeah.
When they're all the same object, you know, they're all brick.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is I mean, they were working with extremely limited resources because the N64 was so good. Also, for those wondering, while I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the 100 coin mission out of the way. Did I already get the single lane? Yeah, I guess so. Because the 100 coin mission is really easy here, so I'll probably I'll probably 100% this, because this game's pretty fucking easy.
But you heard it here first, everyone. 30 episode series.
Well, let's see. I mean, there's 120 stars.
Yeah.
So let's see. How many would I have to get for a 30 episode series?
4 an episode. But you're probably
I got
faster
5
than that.
last
Yeah,
episode.
faster than that.
So, I mean, the problem
Some of
is
the stars are slower though.
there's a point where I'm gonna start sucking dickies and it's gonna slow down for a while.
But isn't it an easy game?
Yeah, but like, you know.
So you can't even play an easy game. It's crazy. How do you look at yourself in the mirror?
I look at myself in the mirror by using my oculars.
Oh. But you're not Million Ants Man.
Wow, what a
How
good...
can you even see things with your 2 human eyes?
Oh, good.
How can you even do that?
How can you even do that? Boy-o.
Oh, because I have the power of...
Did I already get you? No, I did not.
Oh, interesting.
But,
What is a blue star? Is there a blue stars?
no, blue coins are 5 regular coins. And there's a fast...
So how come he came out with 5 regular coins instead of a blue coin?
Probably because the developers of this game are good.
They think it created a new challenge, maybe?
Yeah, I think they were just like, we can make the blue coin.
What? How are you doing that?
Yeah, so I forgot about this. If you jump on this guy's back without killing him, he gives you money. More money.
What?
Yeah.
So you can get more than 100 coins?
Oh yeah, you can get way more than 100 coins.
Oh, I
In
thought
fact,
there was a limit.
In fact, this level you can get... If I recall, this is the easiest 100 coins in the game, and you can get like almost 200 or some shit.
That's wild!
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, so one of the interesting things about this game is there's all kinds of one-use assets, like this plank of wood.
Interesting.
And I guess it's because they didn't really know how to make 3D games, so they were like, yes, we need a plank of wood here. And then they just had the artists fucking make it.
Well...
No, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I just killed myself. God damn it, Emily. Alright, well.
That was, on a road to 1,000 roads!
Alright, let's see
That's
how
right,
quickly...
you heard it here first. I used my own saying this time.
Okay, editor person, just fast forward until we get back up to 96 coins. Thank you. Welcome back, and I am slowly working my way back to 100 coins. And I believe I know where the last red coin is. Wow, okay. I believe it is right over here. Yes. Of course. Oh, let me get the 100 coins first. So I'll just do this. And this is gonna give me way more than 100, but what? 100 coins, winning. Got that tag. Alright. Yes, I want to save. Yes. Alright, cool.
These developers are so okay.
What?
I'm back on track. I just
What?
you know the game that I'm all about.
Oh, yes.
They're so not. That game's gonna die. I'm telling you right now. Oh my god, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so you got your coins, you got your stars. Boom! We're on track.
We are on track.
We're on track for a 26 episode game.
Yeah.
Because you get 5 stars every time.
Alright, and so I believe now I can fight Bowser.
And this was This is the first Bowser appearance in this 3D realm.
Yes, it was.
Do you think his battle is underwhelming? Because I feel like it is.
No, I think it is now, but at the time it was probably like, oh my god, it's bumpy gumps.
My issue with the majority of the, I guess, boss encounters in this game is it's a lot of running behind them and doing something from the back.
Yeah.
There's no like head-on challenge. It's very spatial, you know. It's very much about controlling the space between you and him, which I guess would make sense in an early-minded.
Yeah, because no one would ever know how to play a 3D game, so you have to kind of, you have to make things that like, teach them how to move in a 3D space,
You have to collect coins and stuff in this level too?
Yeah, I mean you don't have to, but if you want to get all the stars, you do. Which is a pain.
You have to get like the 100. You have to get 100 coins in this level.
No, you just have to get all the red coins.
Oh, all the red coins. Okay, that's fine. I can see that being achievable without
100 coins in this level. I would actually like lose my shit.
Right, lose your shit.
Something that's actually unique is when this game was in development on the Super Nintendo. So as you'll notice, this level is very linear.
Yeah.
And the whole game was supposed to be like this. It was supposed to be just a series of linear levels.
Almost like there's a couple of 3D platforms that are like this, very linear.
Yeah, like Crash Bandicoot, kind of.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, or even Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS is basically that.
I don't understand how they made that game after this one.
Yeah, I mean, 3D Land I can kind of understand because it was like, oh, it's portable, you need it to be like a compact experience.
Right.
Although that still doesn't make sense because they remade this game for the DS like 10 years earlier. But what I really don't understand is Super Mario 3D World, because that game, there's no excuse for why that game is so linear and like not good. Other than Nintendo was just like lazy.
I don't know. The thing I don't understand about game development as a whole is when you've created something that's vastly superior to the new product.
Yeah.
How do you consider that, like, from a developer's perspective, it seems like a step backwards.
Yeah.
And then from a enjoyment perspective, did they play that game longer than 10 minutes? How do they determine if the game is actually enjoyable?
Well, I think it's because Super Mario 3D Land came out, and that's a good game, and so people liked it, and so I think Nintendo was like, oh, we need to make another one. But then they didn't understand that, like, well, the reason people like it is because it's portable. They don't like it because it's, because of the gameplay style particularly. Because have you played Super Mario 3D Land?
No.
I mean,
I played 3D World.
It's pretty much identical to 3D World except it's single player.
Ah, okay.
And it's like I said on the 3DS.
Like right there, I had no idea what was going on.
What do you mean?
That thing that was rolling around, how did it not hurt you?
because I know how space works.
It's crazy.
But yeah, even
There must be other people out there like me who just, I don't know. Maybe there's not enough like shading. I don't know what it is. I can't deal with this.
we should play some of the later 3D Mario games and see if it gets better for you. I mean, because I'm kind of curious, like why.
I think the direction of the shadow definitely greatly impacts where I can see things spatially.
Because do you stroke out with all 3D platformers or?
No, like I said, if the lighting effect is extremely well done, like in even in Ocarina of Time where it's not fantastic, but there's enough difference between what's a platform and what's a wall and what's a pit that I can pretty much understand it.
Yeah.
But in a game like this, like one would say, oh, that's obviously a wall or that's obviously a platform, but a lot of the textures are so radically different from each other that it's almost like when you first see the object, you almost have to determine in your brain, like, oh, that's the wall, that's the top, that's the top.
Yeah. The other thing too is Nintendo. They did go on a bit of a trend with making games more linear for a while, because Super Mario Galaxy is fuck me.
Linear?
Super Mario Galaxy is pretty linear, and then they tried to fix it with Super Mario Galaxy 2, and they kind of did, but then they made 3D Land and 3D World, and which were both huge steps backwards for whatever reason. Oh fuck me.
What I find interesting, particularly about Nintendo, is I understand taking risks and doing things that are different than what you've accomplished before, because I know a lot of people might talk about that. Oh, they're just trying something new, it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
But it almost feels like they don't look at what made their games successful, or they don't understand, like they might have like a different understanding of why it's successful.
Yeah.
So when they try to emulate it again, they focus incorrectly on some of the core gameplay.
Well, one thing I'll say is Nintendo's definitely like a one step forward, two steps back kind of company.
Yeah, and it's interesting that because I don't understand how you can make a really fucking good game that people will play for years, and then follow it up with something that people don't even play at the time of its release.
Yeah, because like for example, even with Mario, so Nintendo did a pretty good job keeping the 3D Mario games fresh, because Sunshine was totally different from 64, Galaxy was totally different from Sunshine, Galaxy 2 was better, a better version of Galaxy, and then they fucked it up with 3D Land and 3D World, and then they recovered, which is good. But then with the 2D Mario games, they eventually just started shitting out these fucking total garbage, games, namely New Super Mario Bros. And they still haven't corrected that. So have you played any of those?
I don't think so. I mean, have I played any of these?
So, maybe. So New Super Mario Bros. They made the first one was on the DS, and it was like a 2.5D game.
Oh yeah.
And it was really cool at the time because it was the first 2D Mario game since Super Mario World. So it was really cool, and it had all kinds of new content and stuff. And people really liked it, and so Nintendo thought like, oh, it must be the fucking art style that they like, even though it was just like kind of generic 2.5D art style. So then they made New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it was the same fucking game. But it had like, 4-player co-op, good. And people liked that, and so then they made New Super Mario Bros. 2.
I think that's a difficult thing to assess. When you make a party game, people are going to enjoy it because they're with their friends. If you're around these people, they're probably enjoyable to you.
Well, the thing about it with New Super Mario Bros. Wii that was unique is it was a co-op platformer, which wasn't really a thing.
And like I said, co-op can sometimes change the experience in a positive way if you enjoy playing with the person that you're playing with.
But the problem with that is if you play New Super Mario Bros. Wii like as a game by yourself, the levels feel really fucking empty because they're designed for 4 players.
Oh, I see.
And then they made New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS, which was literally just the same game again. And then they made New Super Mario Bros. U for the Wii U, which was the same game again. And people got fucking tired of it. But anyway, I'm gonna do this real quick. And, oh god, I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, there's no fucking way I can do this right now.
Well, it looks like we're running a little.
We are running a little low on time. Let me just try this and inevitably fail. Because that's what I'm missing.
Yes, right. Gumption.
Please don't fuck it up. Oh! Okay.
Oh.
Um,
a good accomplishment.
I mean, yeah, kind of is.
No, I'd be more impressed if you can do this level without that.
That's not possible.
Just free fall through all the red coins. You know.
Alright,
Anything else you want to say about Mario, his hat, how it's alive now?
I was rambling about New Super Mario Bros. for the past like 5 minutes, so good. Let me just hit this switch.
A good time.
And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Or 4.
Yeah. Whatever, man.
14 out of 14.
I just work here.
That's my gumption.